fire signs. It's Arhinna, your tarot life coach. I hope you guys are doing fantabulous. All right, guys, this read is going to be for the week of November 21st through 28th. Where the hell did November go? If you find out, let me know because it has flown by for me. So basically, guys, I want to give you a big, big hug. Super big high fives. Bam, bam, up high, down low with a little dab and a little elbow. All right, guys, thank you so much for all your love, your patience, and your kindness. You guys are the reason why I stay up at night making videos. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thank you for your patience on waiting for your video reads. It has been intense. This has been a hard month for me. I kind of got spiritually exhausted, so I had to take care of myself. And I took a break for a day. And I went to bed early last night, and it has made all the difference. So thank you, guys. You will be getting some videos by Tuesday for some of y'all who have ordered. And for others, they're coming in 7 to 10 business days. Okay, let's jump into our read, guys. Disclaimers before we get started. If you're new to my channel and you're easily offended by language, I may not be the reader for you. However, I do not say mean words to be mean. I usually just speak that way. So I apologize if my bad language offends you. Disclaimer number 2. This is a general read, guys. It may or may not apply to you. However, please feel free to watch your rising and your moon sign or even stay tuned for the Oracle card. Okay, now that we're all into this, let's get into our read. We have before us our Shaman Oracles by Will Kinghan and John Matthews, and they are leading the way. They're leading the discussion this week. It's Thanksgiving, and we got some dancing going on, but this is like dancing with the devil with the blue dress on. What's going on, fire signs? So, the dancer of frustration, I'm just going to tell you what it says. I'm the dancer of frustration. I delight in placing obstacles in your path. Well, thanks a lot, frustration. But I can also show you that there are other paths to walk. What will you do when I appear? And this is telling us to look for new ways and to learn from the challenges. That certain paths are being blocked. However, it's just to teach us that there's another way and to give us determination. And then here's our favorite, Hunter of Conflict. He shows up like every day. I think Hunter of Conflict comes out like to remind us to fight the good fight. Even though he's a little rough around the edges. He's like falling apart on me too. I attribute this card to the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the Strength card. And he says, I exist to seek out the sources of your inner conflicts and find ways to heal and restore a state of wholeness. This is a lot about inner debate. Letting go of such anxieties clears our mind and restores balance and inner peace. Although the Hunter of Conflict is here beating us upside the head, he's also telling us, face your obstacles, have courage and energy, have some healing. Take care of it. Enjoy the struggle, baby, because the struggle is real, boo. Okay? The struggle is real. And as I look to the side of my Shaman's card, I'm looking at the spirit of healing. So I would say that what's going to happen for some of us is there's some frustrations going on because our families have changed, our lives have changed. This Thanksgiving probably looks nothing like last Thanksgiving, okay? And we're fighting some inner things. It doesn't mean so much that it's going to be out in the open. It could be in your mind. But this is about a time of restoring balance and restoring what your life should be like, okay? So I'm going to pull our bad boys to the side. And then that leaves us with our spirit animal, the monkey. Yeah, you. Look at him, how he's got his little hand like, you talking to me? Yes, I'm talking to you. All right, monkey. This is what's going on. We're intelligent, intense, and involved this week. But we also have to be playful, fun, and what's that? Charming, okay? Compassion, guys. Being resourceful. Good-hearted trickery. Just being funny. Checking our humor. Making sure we're not offending each other. Very lucky monkey, okay? Lots of energy. Being a problem solver. Aggression. Watch your aggression because you know those monkeys, they're all cute and cuddly, and then you piss them off, and it's like, watch out because those teeth will leave a mark, okay? Also, think about the monkey tail, how it moves and it sways, and it's actually what gets them from one thing to the other. They use their tail for a lot. So move your ass, do something, get up and go, okay? Connect with yourself and with others. It's about balance and control. Also, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, guys. No time to be sitting around the Thanksgiving table talking about your fam, okay? Because guess what? Word spreads like wildfire, and you're going to be looking dumb. So watch your words, okay? And try not to sit in on too much gossip, guys, because it's not going to raise your vibration. Instead, you're not going to get anything positive about gossiping about Aunt Agnes and Uncle Felipe, I don't know, and how they got together. So this is also about being a little self-indulgent. Yes, monkey, I just love this picture because he's like, what? Look, no. But yeah, so that's what the monkey has for you this week. I'm going to take it as being happy, hanging out with the fam, enjoying life, using that long, sexy tail of ours, and enjoying ourselves. Okay, so before us we have the Babylonian Tarot by Sandra, Tabatha, Cicero. And that's us, fam, right there in the glory. We have our air signs bringing in information and self-love with the deer. We also have fire signs, that's us, bringing in the action and determination, while the Cherub of Cups is bringing in love and purification, the Cherub of Disc, manifestation in the earthly realm. We're going to pray over our cards together. Deck and show us the energy that you have for fire signs for the week of November 21st to 28th. That's for dealing with family, friends, the time of the friendship. It's like they don't want to go. Okay, we're going to go with this. Oh. This is going to be a 5-card spread, and I call this Thanksgiving dinner, okay? I'm just kidding. So this is going to be us. That's us being brave. Now, that's not you walking butt naked through the dinner table. No, no, no. And if you are, I'd like to come to that Thanksgiving. But this is the 7 of Wands. It's about having courage, okay? This is your family. And it's the 4 of Discs reversed. The energy around the family is the Ace of Wands reversed. And then the energy, the 2 of Cups for how to deal with the situation. And the possible outcome. Okay, overall energy is the Empress. Okay, so let's see what we got going on. I'm going to pull her to the side. So we have a Dancer of Frustration, and we have the Hunter of Conflict. As we start off this week, we are going to have to face some bullcaca, guys. We are going to have to realize that it's time to get our ass up and get to moving. For some of us, it's about having some self-confidence, realizing that there are certain things that have changed from last year, and it's okay to walk away. It's okay to say, you know what, this isn't for me. My life is different. I'm going to be okay. But it's about taking the first steps to self-clarification and freedom, okay? That's how I take this card to be. Because look, this is Ishtar when she's walking out of hell. When she's like, you know what, Arishka Gal? Peace out. Bye-bye, okay? And that's her sister. So there might be some family issues. Maybe you can't decide on who's making the stuffing. I don't know. However, this is about being confident, being self-aware, and taking action. Okay, your first steps of action. Now the family. So I'm getting the 4 of Disc reversed. So there might be a little bit of upheaval in the home. Things aren't setting right. For some of y'all, and I'm not laughing at you because this sucks. Guys, this is the holiday season. This is when depression hits the hardest for some, and I'm not seeing any depression cards, but this is a rough time for some. So this is a good time to reach out to people and be very supportive. For some of y'all, you're realizing your home is not your home anymore, that families change, things are different, and it's really hard to go around and plan this Thanksgiving this year. So for you guys, I hope and I pray that new traditions are created. For others of us, the family is just a little bit off kilter. Maybe financial times have hit a little bit harder, and we're kind of holding on to what we do have, okay? Now, the energy around this Thanksgiving, or the energy around the table, however you want to look at it, is the Ace of Wands reversed. I'm going to say this is not a good time to be popping off and starting new things. This is a time to sit and enjoy what's going on at the moment, okay? This is not the time to be shining light on situations that you want brought to the forefront. I think this is a time to sit back and be thankful and enjoy what's going on in your family. Enjoy the moment, even if it's only 30, 40 minutes that you can spend with your family so that you don't go off on them. Enjoy that moment, okay? Or with your friends. And when I say family, guys, family can represent whoever you consider close to you. I have some friends who I consider my family, and I love spending time with them. However, they're not my blood relatives, but I spend a lot of holidays with them. Okay, so how to deal with the fact that home's not very stable and it's not a good time to start popping off and starting new things. It's to pour love into each other. The Two of Cups can't come at a better time. I'm getting a little emotional because I know that there's some of you guys who are experiencing some really hard times this Thanksgiving, whether it's financial or just a disruption in the home. Love is needed. Love needs to be poured into the situation, and not like harsh love, like, keep it real mama love, but I'm talking about unconditional love. The pouring into of someone and thanking them without expecting it to be poured back into you. Okay? Now, the possible outcome for this is that if you follow the advice of loving through this hard situation or keeping your mouth shut about how frustrated you are or how upset you are that things are different, is that you're moving the wheel in the right direction now. Things are going to be moving for you. It's going to move at the right time for the right moment. It's basically telling you, don't worry, it's going to be okay. Just have some faith because the gods are on your side, okay? The wheel is attributed to the number 10, which is a completion, okay? So something is complete in your life. And this is all about karma. So this says the rotation is happening. Karma, bringing your past deeds to the present. Good fortune and happiness, okay? Unexpected turn of luck and the beginning of a new cycle. So it's almost like, you know what? That Ace of Wands was there, but now we have the wheel. And it's saying, it's okay. It's going to pass. Because your overall energy is the Empress. You're going to create something. Some of y'all might be announcing that you're pregnant, while others may be announcing a new job venture, someone new to the family, or something that they've been creating for a while. What I do find interesting is the focus on us fire signs this week is courage. Courage and determination to face things head on. Even as hard as it may feel, it may be very difficult to take that first step, and it may be difficult to show up to some events without your better half, that kind of thing. But you're like, F it, I'm walking through this door and I'm going to look better than ever, and I'm going to feel better than ever, and I'm going to be creative, and I'm going to allow things to happen, and I'm just going to be lovable because I deserve to be loved. Okay? So I want to clarify real quick for us what's going on with the Four of Disc. Show me the energy around the Four of Disc for the family. Okay, so some of y'all are dealing with air-like energy, or it doesn't have to be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but a false friend or a false person in the family who's kind of disrupted you. You see how he's kind of shooting his arrow at you? It's just like someone did you dirty, okay? And F them, damn it. But, we're going to drink some tequila and pretend like it's all good. And shut our trap because we're monkeys, right? And we love to play. However, on the honest and truthful side, guys, this is someone who didn't mean you any good in the first place. And it's a good thing that they're gone. And if they're not gone, they will be gone pretty soon because they flipped the house over. They are making the stability non-existent. And this person means no good. He could be a relative or he can be a lover. However, it's not a good idea to start something with this person, nor is it a good idea to pursue it. Okay? Now, how to deal is we have the Ace of Wands reversed. What can we do with the Ace of Wands reversed? Ha! Look at that, the little pair. Okay, so this is Nanil, and when she's reversed, it says she's like the Google queen. She's like spy text. She's everything. She's gonna get all the information you need. So maybe it's a couple in the family. Maybe it's just I'm laughing because I'm like, who'd have thought they'd both come out, right? So this is younger energy. This is definitely a male and female energy. It's not a good time to start anything with air signs. You know, fire and air, you mix them together, you're going to get a forest fire. And what I'm getting from this is that the Ace of Wands, it's saying don't go digging up and snooping up shit, because guess what you're going to find when you're looking for shit? You're going to find the shit, baby. So don't go looking for the shit show, okay? Because you're going to find it. Just let things be. Love the people that you're with. Unfortunately, not everybody is up to par. Not everybody is going to be as authentic and real as you. But the truth is, everybody does deserve to be loved. And I think by pushing through that and kind of following the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, that's going to teach us to pour love. Because sometimes the hardest part is to love people who we know don't deserve the love because they're a-holes. However, a-holes need love too. Okay? So be creative when dealing with these people. This is Aruru. She's the goddess of the earth. Okay? She's Mother Earth. She's being creative. She's learning. She's dealing. That's your overall energy that you have. Now, the oracle card that I drew for y'all was the Flowing River. I love this card because it's very fitting to what I just said about this, this wonderful twosome that's showing up for us. Deep breath. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. It's time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster, and you aren't swimming against it. Let go of the shore and enjoy the ride. So don't go snooping for stuff, okay? Just enjoy it. Just enjoy what's going on. It says, if you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're trying to control situations or that you're being self-critical or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through gratitude and appreciation, and by allowing others to support and help you. Heed the Native American saying, it's best to ride the horse the direction that it's going. This means that when the card Flowing River chooses you, you're being told to let go and go with the flow, baby. If there is something or someone you need to forgive, this is the time. This is also the time to forgive yourself and just let go. Oh my gosh, I want to cry. Okay, so for you guys that are dealing with a divorce that has shaken up the family, and you're sitting across that table and you're missing that person that you used to see, just know that the wheel is moving and it's bringing you true love. It's bringing something else. Just release, let go, and enjoy the ride, as hard as that is. And I think that's why the Dancer of Frustration and the Hunter of Conflict showed up. And I'm so sorry that y'all are experiencing this, because I can feel it heavy. And like I said, this is a general read. This isn't for everybody, but there is somebody out there who is having to face this holiday without their better half, whether it be through divorce, whether it be because they're overseas, or whether it's because they've passed on. And there is somebody who has passed on, and the message is just celebrate and enjoy the moments that you had. Okay? And I don't know who that's for. But if it's for you, let me know. Either send me an email or shoot it in the comments. All right, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed Thanksgiving. Enjoy yourself. Get a good workout in, because you're going to get lethargic. And I always like to work out before I eat and after I eat. Might be a couple hours later, but I do it anyways, just to keep the blood flowing. And I like to get out and get into nature, be thankful to not only your family, but also to your Creator, and take some time to realize how blessed we are and how blessed we are to have each other. So guys, this is me giving y'all a really big Thanksgiving hug, wishing you the best and wishing you all the love and the luck out there. All right, guys, I hope this read we connected. Also, if this week will be the final week of the buy one, get one free, okay? That is on video reads. So just know that I will be cutting this off come December 1st. So purchase now. Purchase. All right. If you have any questions, hit me up on my email. The message, the rules and regulations, or whatever you want to call it, are in the dialogue box. Okay. So great big hugs. Lots of love. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.